Biafra, superstars, media.
My people, today, how on a day I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending from where you're listening to the sound of my voice. Today, I want to speak to Deji. Deji, I believe that's your name, my brother. With all due respect, Deji, Yano, you are here complaining about the high-handedness of the Nigerian government towards the protesters, where they called them out and they said they are charging them with treason and felony. God, Nigeria will never cease to, amaze me. Let us listen to the cries of Deji. Because, sometimes things like this, we have to be careful. When you all believe you have a democracy you are running, suddenly your government, those who were the pioneers of June 12, now they see protest as a cancer. So I will sit back, relax, and analyze what the media they're talking about in that Zoo Republic. About the Zoo government charging people that came to protest the end SARS, or is it end bad governance? They are charging them with treason. Nigeria. You guys ain't free. If you are ready, my people, if we're not ready, make we hear this one. I'll break it down. Listen to Deji. Yanju. Listen, let's go there.
Global human rights organization Amnesty International has called the planned trial of the protesters a sham and a mockery of the rule of law. In a statement, Amnesty International Nigeria's director, Issa Sanusi, says some of the charges show the desperation of the government to manipulate the criminal justice system and silence critical voices. The organization has called for the charges to be withdrawn immediately.
Hold it there. When will they speak? Amnesty International. When will you speak about Nnamdi Kanu? When will you speak about the Nigerian government going all the way to Kenya to kidnap somebody? When will you speak about it? I see you guys as a toothless bulldog. All you guys do is talk. You ain't free in Nigeria. You call yourself Amnesty International, but you are scared to speak about the international affairs. You see what they are doing to a lady, Amaka, in Canada. You see the way they are attacking her. Suddenly, when you attack somebody, it's a taboo in Nigeria. You see what they are doing to Nnamdi Kanu. Amnesty International. You see the attack on our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. When will you speak about it? Nah. We know the game you are playing. We know the game you are playing. We know you are just a watchdog for the Nigerian government and the cabal to act as if you are doing something. Today I'm putting the feet of Amnesty International in the fire. I will watch them and observe how they go into action based on what you're about to hear now. People that came out to protest, a peaceful protest. You saw what they did to them. Let's take it back. Listen.
Mockery of the rule of law. In a statement, Amnesty International Nigeria's director, Issa Sanusi, says some of the charges show the desperation of the government to manipulate the criminal justice system and silence critical voices. The organization has called for the charges to be withdrawn immediately.
Let's bring in human rights lawyer Deji, who is also a counsel for the protesters accused of treason. And good to see you and thanks for your time. Thank you. We're already in court, so let's just see what we can look at. The periphery, how can we draw the line between the rights of these protesters, linking it to treasonable charge?
Yes, basically because I would avoid saying anything about the matter,
Okay.
Which the court's already seized off, because I'm a counsel in that matter, and I wouldn't want to be quoted for anything that would be sub judice. And having said that, it's important to note that, ironically, something funny is going on in our nation. Ours is a nation where bandits are killing and abducting citizens all over the place. And nobody's filing any terrorism charge against them.
Nope.
It's an irony of some sort. Almost all across the country, filling stations have become almost like a carnival and behavioral activities. You would think that Davido, Burna Boy, and Wizkid combined are performing at the filling stations. And this has been going on for months now. Long queues, even outside, just at the junction there, Transcorp Hilton, there's massive traffic, filling stations. For me, I think that even the military were careful to arrest protesters and charge them for treasonable felony. But the Tinubu government is not wise enough, or I'll say they are recklessly shameless to have gone this route. But I'm not surprised. You know, the best critics make the worst leaders. Check all around Africa. Museveni was a former critic. Today he's a complete tyrant. You know, and look at the guy in Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast. He opposed attempt by Laurent Gbagbo to do a third term. Now he has amended the constitution and is on a third term. So there's nothing that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his men and his cohorts who are desperate to, you know, silence dissent, you know, attack the media. You can see the arresting journalists and also protesters and arraigning them with terrorism and all that. So there's nothing they are doing that is new or unique. You know, they are just trying to outdo their fellow tyrants all across the continent. You know, so for us, we are surprised and shocked by the magnitude of the charge, but we are not dismayed in any way because we knew that a day like this was going to come from the body language of the government.
Right. Do you think this has to do with the planned October 1 protests?
Yes.
Is this what the government is trying to signal to those who may have any plans to banish the thought?
Yeah, of course. Even the first PRO said this was going to serve as some form of deterrence. You know, they are scared of protest, but protest is inevitable if fuel queues persist, if hunger persists.
My brother, hold on there. You see, the problem is this. You guys, you are not free. You don't have a nation. What you have is a contraption. A country given to you by your slave master. And it was given in a plate of gold. A platter of gold. So, do not expect your politicians to speak for you. Or before you. And act for you. That'll be the biggest mistakes you guys are making. You guys have no right to protest. And the earlier you guys understand that, the better. Just like a slave has no right. Slave, obey your master at all time. It's shocking that the same man they call was a pioneer against Abacha during the days of MK Abiola. The men they called the Nadeko men. Nadeko, they had a vision for you guys. Suddenly, the pioneer, their number one man is acting this way, like a tyrant. He's even worse than a tyrant. He bought himself a private jet with the money of the people. And he didn't even have the decency to tell you the cost of that jet. Nigeria, una shame, they shame me. When will you guys wake up? When will you guys wake up and smell the coffee? No, you will blame Simon Ekpa. You will blame Nnamdi Kanu. Suddenly, your police now, your military now have the technical know-how to charge people for treason and felony. But the Boko Haram, oh my God. Hey! ISIS, the rest of them. They say they are born again, they are repentant. Don't charge them, they are born again. Terrorists and the rest of them. They are born again. But people that claim they are citizens of Nigeria, you went out to protest, to end bad governance, and to foster in good governance. But they turned around and they charged you with treasonable felony. That's a slap in the face. For those who believe in Nigeria, they say, God bless Nigeria. Nigeria go better. Nigeria go better. You guys, man, you guys disgust me. But let's fall back. Let's listen to our brother, Deji Adeyonju.
They are looking for sponsors of protests. They haven't found any sponsor of any protest. And that's why you see all this attempt at, blaming people that cannot be blamed. Hunger is the reason why people are
those who
angry.
give dates for protests.
Yes.
I mean,
they are doing the government a lot of favor.
What exactly do they have in mind?
Yes, those who give a date, who provide venue. Have you seen anybody saying that they want to overthrow the government among the people that give date, time, and venue? Those who give dates, if they want to do coup, would they tell the president, oh, we're going to coup you on October 1st? Oh, we are planning a coup. Oh, please call. Is that how people overthrow government? All over the world. You know,
but again,
people don't overthrow government like that.
But let's give the secret agents or agencies the benefit of the doubt.
Yes.
You're a lawyer, and you just might not be privy to the information that they have.
Now, give them the benefit of doubt. Always give them the benefit of doubt. They might have this information, you know, that you probably don't even know about it. You ain't even privy about it. Give them the benefit of that all the time. The media, when the zoo has done the same thing over and over and over again, their regular trademark. Sorrow, tears, and blood, their regular trademark. Fela sang about it. Them live sorrow, tears, and blood. Them regular trademark. Them live sorrow, tears, and blood. Them regular trademark. Them regular trademark. Them regular trademark. That is why, yeah, everybody run, run, run. Yeah, everybody scatter, scatter. Yeah, some people lost some breath. Yeah, someone nearly died. Someone just died. Police they come, army they come. Confusion everywhere. Yeah. Second minute later, all don't go much, brother. Police don't go away, and we don't disappear. Them live sorrow, tears, and blood. Them regular trademark. Them live sorrow, tears, and blood. Them regular trademark. Them regular trademark. Them regular trademark. Hold on there. Sorrow, tears, and blood. Them regular trademark. A trademark means a logo for life, owned by a company. Nike, the Nike sign is a logo and trademarked by Nike. They own it. They are peculiar to it. And this man say, you know, you probably don't have the privy of information they have. Maybe they saw something. Maybe there was a regime change brewing somewhere. Maybe there was a coup coming up. The media and the zoo, they work hand in hand. Very, very sad. The media and the zoo, they work hand in hand. Sorrow, tears, and blood, they are regular trademark. Sorrow, tears, and blood. You saw what happened in the protest. Sorrow, tears, and blood. They say nobody died. You saw what happened in NSAS. Sorrow, tears, and blood. They say nobody died. No. Nobody by you though. DJ Swish, she's a liar. She lied. In Biafra land, every day, sorrow, tears, and blood. They say no, blame Simon Ekpa. Blame the ESN. When we know there is no more ESN, no, blame the ESN. Blame Nnamdi Kanu. The Igbo must go. Tribalism. The Igbo must go. By the same people, the same government influencing it. Sorrow, tears, and blood. But a journalist is here pretending like he doesn't know the regular trademark of that zoo called Nigeria, of the government, of the politicians, of the Fulani cabal and their military. He said, no, probably, perhaps, they have something, they saw something you were not privy to. They saw something. There was something brewing. People were coming to take over the government. Those that said, end bad governance, they were coming to overthrow the government. Nigeria is a movie. Nigeria is a movie. Una shame, they shame me. Make una get shame small. You that say you love Nigeria, make una get shame small. Una shame, they shame me. Fiakwa. Continue, I beg.
And this information, they don't have it against bandits and terrorists.
God bless you.
They have it when there are protesters. Why are pro-government protesters not facing treasonable charges? Why is it that it's only protesters who are against the government that are the problem of this country? So the kidnappers that kidnapped and killed an emir, that does not deserve enough attention.
Not at all. That one is a normal thing now. The emir in Sokoto, they showed a picture of him bloodied just to dehumanize him first. Now, how is that man now? after they dehumanized him, his people were paying money. They were begging to pay more than what those terrorists were asking for. They said, no. Walai talai, this one. The memo is not about money. It's to dehumanize him, put a fear to the Hausas living in that locality there. So that none of them go rise up again, say they want to become an emir in that area. I bet you're watching the next few weeks or months, the new emir that will come in or step into that throne. It will not be an Hausa man. It will not be a man from the Hausa tribe. You and I know what is happening, but you pretend. You guys, you are pretending. Tinubu is not in power. He is not the one running government, with all due respect. But you guys, you keep on pretending. You pretend all the time. Let's just continue.
Around us going after them. Nobody's talking about, there's no anger on the part of government that a traditional ruler in this country was abducted and killed. You know, all the protesters were saying is that they want bad governance to come to an end. So the government has a problem with bad governance. Yes, I know why they are angry. They are angry because the protesters wanted to go after their source of livelihood, which is when the protesters said that the politicians need to cut the cost of governance. That's what got them angry. And that's why protesters are now facing treasonable felony.
So, with all of this going on now, is this likely to deter those who may want to go out to protest or come October?
That is what they're after. You guys that believe in protest and bad governance, we don't tell you now. When you are ready for the real stuff, come and join us. Come and tell us, and we'll come outside. All these things you are calling protest, you are wasting your time. You guys know the right thing to do. When the youths are sick and tired of being sick and tired, when you are sick and tired of jackpine, when you are sick and tired of living like a slave in your own zoo called country, when you are sick and tired of saying even now, South Africa, they're insulting you people anyhow. Your currency, Benin Republic, their CFAs now done big pass on a naira. What a shame. When I was a child, we used to go from Lagos to Benin Republic. Cotonou. We were playing football then. We go that place. It's a dumping ground for France. France used to dump clothing in Benin Republic. Cotonou. We'll go there, we'll go buy shoe, football boots. Sometimes if you are lucky, you will see a dumped jersey, a bundle of jersey, football jersey, maybe like 7 or 10 or 15 football jerseys. We go buy the whole jersey, we go buy boots and shoes, and come back, come open our own football club. They play close versus close, street versus street. People used to wonder, how come you guys wear a proper jersey? We were going to Cotonou to go and buy it. During those days, 70 naira, go buy you a proper jersey from Cotonou, a football boot, Puma, Adidas. During those days, we'll go to Cotonou to go and buy it. If you carry 100 naira to Cotonou, it's close to 700 CFAs during those days. You can buy whatever you want to buy. The only problem with those boots is sometimes you might not find your size. You will see a beautiful shoe you love so much, a Timberland boot. This one fine, but it is not your size. Sometimes you are left with no option to buy that Timberland boots, that football boots, that is, an inch smaller, a size smaller than your foot. You have to buy it because the price is so good and it looks so new. But Cotonou used to be, Benin Republic was a dumping ground for France. They were dumping things there. It was a dumping ground. But when you go there to today now, the CFAs is now bigger than your naira. Una shame, they shame me. Nigeria is done, it's down, it's in the ground, it's in the gutters. You guys know it, but because of tribalism, you keep on saying you believe in Nigeria. God bless Nigeria. As long as it's not Peter Obi there, we believe in Nigeria. Who told you we care about Peter Obi? Oh, it's the Igbos, they want Peter Obi. Because of that, we continue with Nigeria. Hey! What a people. What a people. That men in their elderly, men in their late 80s, 90s, they are still ruling you people. Old men, billionaires wey don thief money, thief. Now going forward, all your presidents will be in their elderly age, because that same bunch of men, they don't want to let go power. They love power. They've stolen enough. And now you guys cannot even protest anymore. A civic duty in a civilized country. Protest. Say no. You are not allowed to protest anymore. If you protest, treasonable felony. Now you understand why the Biafrans want to jump ship. We they abandon that ship because we have seen the direction Nigeria is going. We've seen it. There is no captain in the ship. There are holes riddled throughout the whole ship. The ship is sinking. But because of tribalism, you are saying no, nobody will leave. We should all remain in the ship called Nigeria. The Biafrans, the seamen, they have checked under. They have seen holes everywhere. They came back on board. They told you, say, there are holes riddled in this ship. Like the Titanic, this ship is going down. You say, no, they are liars. Bring Simon Ekpa here. Go to Kenya and kidnap Nnamdi Kanu. Go to Finland and bribe them to give you Simon Ekpa in the plate of gold. But the Finnish government told you, to hell with you and your money. With all due respect, we are not hungry. We ain't after blood money. We ain't like Britain. Because they have a keen interest in Nigeria, they sold out their own citizen, Nnamdi Kanu. They sold him out. But Finland told you, no. This case with Simon Ekpa is not political. It is apolitical. Apolitical means it has nothing to do with politics. What Simon Ekpa is doing is strictly under the law, the rule of law. It's between Simon Ekpa and the judiciary. And the zoo, they got angry. Now they have gone to the EU to go and bribe the EU and find a way to lobby the EU to get Simon Ekpa. The same way they are disturbing that girl now in Canada. You are going after a girl who gave an empty threat. Amaka gave an empty threat in Canada. But MC Oluomo who say, Yashukudi, no come outside though. Yashukudi, no come out though. Bayo Ononuga did what he did to the Igbos. It's okay. Igbo must go. Lagospedia, a nobody in Lagos. It is okay. It's okay. Don't disturb them. But the Igwe in Lagos, the Biafran Igwe, who was begging the governor of Lagos, someone who said, please, they are burning down our businesses. We are losing billions every day. Please protect us. Call the police to protect our businesses. Someone will give that man a deaf ear. Stakeholders were going to the Igwe, pressurizing him to say something, to speak out. He said he has spoken to the governor of Lagos State, but he refused to, acknowledge him. Until for the first time he came in the public and said, please, we are begging you, governor of Lagos State, protect our business. They are burning down our businesses. Hoodlums, criminals, thugs, theft, they are stealing our stuff. Please protect our businesses. However, if you will not do it, perhaps we may have to call on the ESN to come and protect our businesses. That's all he said. That same night, someone will send the military, sent the DSS, sent the police to the home of the Igwe. He was bundled like a terrorist in the night. Until today, he's still languishing in jail. This happened in late May, I believe, or June last year. He is still languishing in jail. No trial. He was charged with treason and felony. I hope now you see their regular trademark. So you guys who think, oh, go and protest now, we have the right to protest. It's our inalienable right. Oh, we must protest. You are wasting your time. This is a smell, a taste of what will come for you guys when Biafrans have left. The whipping boys now that the Igbos are being, the Igbo must go. We are the whipping boys, but once we leave that zoo called Nigeria, expect this on you people. Those that say they love their country called Nigeria. You love Nigeria. God bless Nigeria. God bless your military. Rufai Oseni, God bless the military. Ojiokbe, God bless the police. My father was a police officer, so God bless the police. Rufai, God bless Nigeria. Nigeria go better. Nigeria go better. One to Toge, just a matter of time. But the king, the prince of Nadeko, oh my God. No pun intended with the prince of Monaco, Victor Ekpa. I know my sport very, very well. No pun intended with the prince of Monaco, Victor Ekpa. Tinubu, the king of the prince of Nadeko. He was a champion. He said, oh, they came for me. I ran away. I went on exile. I ran away. Abacha came for me. Oh my God. Nigeria. Nigerians. I was thinking you guys were very smart. They say Niger no they carry last. I was assuming that you guys were smart enough. I thought you guys were mature intellectually. But no. It's clear that the youth, all what you did in Nigeria was to read textbooks to pass exam. You went through the university. You went through higher institutions, but the university didn't go through you. I was once like you as well. Before, not just to read exam now. You go read textbook, read. The handout. Not even textbook. Handout. They sell you handouts. Your lecturer will sell you handouts. If you don't buy it, he will fail you or give you E. You read the handout with all the key points. The syllabus is there. You cram and cram and cram and cram it. Garbage in, garbage out, garbage in, garbage out. Cram. On exam day, you pour out all what you've crammed. You get an A, B, or C. And now you are happy, say, you don't pass. Over time, you don't graduate after strike. 4 years course. You are still doing courses for 4 years. In the Western world, we do courses now for 3 years. Most of the schools in the Western world, basic courses or the main foundation courses, it is 3 years courses in a university. But they still think your IQ is low, so you are doing courses for 4 years. Because I was asking somebody some years ago, say, what's going on here? How come in the Western world we are doing these courses for 3 years, but in Africa, this same course is for 4 years? Is it that the students in Africa, they are more thorough because they are going in depth? You know, they are studying for 4 years to graduate. But you guys, you are doing it for just 3 years to graduate. And the man laughed at me and said, well, I'm not trying to be too condescending, but if something can be done for 3 years and in a different place, they use 4 years to achieve the same outcome, then who is much more superior intellectually? Ay! Shame can't catch me. I said, oh my God. I saw where he was going. He said some people, your 4 years is actually a foundation year plus 3 years. Because we see you guys as being, backward. So you will have what they call the intro to business, the intro to economy 101, intro to this, intro to that. Intro to marketing 101, 102, 103, 104. Intro. An introduction to the course. For a whole year, you are doing introduction. Where is it done? I said, oh. So yeah, because, intellectually, you guys are still backward. Africa is still an underdeveloped nation. So intellectually, the capacity of an African is still... I said, what is it? No, I'm sorry. Don't take it personal. Psychologically, this is what we're telling you, and fear catch me. Fear catch me when I heard that stuff. I said, eh? Intellectually, we are still naive. Why would you say that? I said, don't take it personal. I'm just trying to let you know what's going on. But I said, okay. You are studying with candlelight. A friend of mine then, he was studying computer science in Nigeria during those days. They had no access to computer. What they had was a dummy computer that was not working. Dummy! At the middle of the classroom, when I went to see him one day, they put it at the middle of the classroom and the lecturer was now lecturing. All in theory. He was teaching them theory. I said, Here in the Western world, computer is, practical now. Each of you have your own computer. You dey press, you dey do everything. You dey learn those things. Fortran. You dey learn all those algorithm, everything. How to command a computer language. Fortran is a computer language. But in Nigeria, no, it is theory. You read textbook. I say, okay, okay, I get it. So the reason why you see Nigerians in the 21st century, they are still acting this way. Tribalism. The Igbos, they are the billionaire kidnappers. You are saying that. But in America, in the Western world, when they paint blacks as being rapists and criminals and drug dealers, you guys feel bad. You feel bad when they paint us as being drug dealers. You see a black man with a nice car, he's a drug dealer. You see a black man looking good, he's into drugs. You feel bad about it. But Jide in TVC News, he tagged some kidnappers, billionaire kidnappers. A dog whistle against the Biafrans, the Igbos. Because the kidnappers, they were Igbos at the time, you call them billionaire kidnappers. It is sweet una. When you do it to the Igbos, it is sweet now. But when you find yourself in the Western world, in America, and they say, oh, black man, drugs, black man, you feel bad. Oh, they are being racist to us. They are profiling us. It's unfair. Let's be one. Equality. We are one. You are begging for equality in the Western world. But in your backyard, you call the Igbos. All sort of names. The Igbo must go. And now that your zoo government is now showing you what they will do to you when the Biafrans have left from the 2nd of December this year. They are showing you guys what will happen when the Biafrans have left. You guys will have no right to protest. You will have no authority over those who are your governors, your politicians. And they will tell you guys, well, there is no proof. You have no proof. They say don't protest, but why? Oh, well, they suspect somebody will come in with a bomb. They suspect it's a regime change, They might have some proof that you guys don't have. From the smell of mess, you can tell the taste of shit. From the smell of mess, you can tell the taste of shit. I don't care how nasty it sounds, but that's the fact. Mr. Deji, you're a lawyer. Deji, you're a lawyer. I believe you have traveled around the whole world. You know how things are done differently over there. So please speak to Rufai Oseni whenever you see him. Let him know. Say he needs to dumb down this I love Nigeria, God bless Nigeria he's saying. Tell him to dumb it down. Because the way that thing is going, that contraption is going, the way it's going, very soon, Almajiri don't come. Ebing Bawa, we are hungry for the first time. The pride of Yorubas, they are crying. Ebing Bawa, we are hungry. The same tears, the same cry, the same yelling of the Almajiri children in the north. Only that the ones in the north, they have no voice. They have no voice. So as you are eating your food, the moment you leave your plate, make you go wash your hand. The children go come, then go rush, then go chop the food, the fish, the meat, everything when you leave there, they go even lick your spoon. It's coming to Lagos now. I've seen where they are sharing bread, yam in Lagos. People are fighting themselves. They are flogging you canes. They are beating you like slaves because they are giving you bread. Almajiri culture is waxing strong in that so-called Nigeria. But the Biafrans we are living. We are living. That's one of the reasons why we are living, because we have warned you guys over and over again. Buhari, oh, don't go that place, so una go for that one. Tinubu, no go there, oh, una go for that one. Whenever we warn you guys about things, you guys are stubborn. Now, Igbo, vote him in. Now you are suffering everything now, and you are blaming the Igbos. To make you feel good, you have to blame the Igbos to make you feel good. Amaka in Canada, you have no case to answer. Get yourself a lawyer. Show them all the proof of the attack on your people. Let them know you were just speaking on a general terms. Because in your case, so you didn't call no names. You were not specific of anybody. All you will get is like a warning. But even if the Canadian government give you a warning, you can challenge it in the courts of Canada to squash that warning, because sometimes they will quick, okay, come on, Amaka, you know, let's just give you a warning so you don't do it next time. Say no to it. Because if they give you the warning, it will be in your record. And in the Western world, don't forget, in most jobs you are doing now, you need a criminal record. They will check your criminal records. So do not allow anything like warning over a racial slur, whatever, to come into your stuff, into your records. Take it to court. You were speaking out loud to yourself. You were at the comfort of your home, speaking out loud. And some people chose to record you. And they are saying what they are saying, that yours was an empty threat. Now you show them the real threats of a man known as Bayo Ononoga, of a man known as MC Olomo, who say, Igbos, don't come out and vote here, oh. Iyashukudi, no come out, oh. Iyashukudi, no come out, oh. Show them the proof of the head of men that were broken. That's how it's done, my sister. Yours was an empty threat in faraway Canada. But show them what they were doing to your people in that so-called Nigeria. Iyashukudi, no come out, oh. Iyashukudi. I sabi you on that day, I no go forgive you. Iyashukudi, no come out, oh. Show them how the government, even their traditional institutions, the Oro Festival, was brought out on election day. Show it to them. What's wrong with you? You are in the Western world, my sister. Don't be scared. You are in the Western world. Show it to them how the Oro Festival came out. Take pictures. They are there online. Take pictures. Show them what they did with Oro Festival. How they said no Igbo should come out. If not, they will buy them. Show them how the Oba said he will send all the Igbos that come out to vote into the lagoon. Come on, my sister. Huh? What's wrong with you? In the fear? What are you scared of? Canada is a civilized country. Show them proof. Yours was an empty threat. Yours, you called no names. Show them what the wife of the president said. Yeah? It's there now. You people just make me laugh sometimes. And the Biafrans in Canada, those of you in the legal field, I want you all to obey the clarion call. Go out there and support our sister. Give her the best advice. Give her the best counsel. She needs to do what she needs to do. She needs to go out there with a legal team. She will not speak. They ask her any questions, no comment. She will not have to speak anything. Don't tell her to go there and now she's, hey, please, my name. No. She gives no comment. Only the legal team will speak about it. Only the legal team, her legal team, those representing her legally. Now them will speak in a police station with evidence. They speak with the evidence. If I was in Canada, I mean, this is an easy case now. I'll make a show out of the case. It will be the biggest opportunity for me to make a show out of the case and disgrace Nigeria. I go disgrace them. I go expose them very well for the whole world to see. But, you know, sometimes things like this, you just wonder. But I digress. Let's get back to our brother here, Deji. Let's see what he's saying about the protesters being given a traceable felony. Continue.
That is the aim. However, protests are not going to stop, trust me. This style, even under the military, did not deter people from protesting. How much more a supposed democratically elected government. This government and the participants of this government are people that benefited from the June 12th struggle, which was a struggle that was on the wings of protest. All of a sudden, I do not know what the issue is or what even as we speak, comrades are still being, a comrade was arrested yesterday in church, and members of the church say, why are you arresting him because he protested? They said in the church that he's an armed robber.
Well, let's we're winding down. You just said supposedly democratically elected government. Supposedly, but again, it's a democracy.
Are we acting like this is a democracy?
It's a democracy, and we witnessed an election.
Hi, media. You guys ain't buying fuel cheaper. Media men, you guys, NEPA don't give you guys special light too. Food stuff is not cheaper for the media. Okay, let's continue.
So, speaking about the rights of these people before they were arraigned today, they've been in custody, and speak to us about that length of time keeping them in custody and the rights of these people.
Yeah. Ordinarily, best practice we say that before you even arrest people, you've concluded investigation, you know, and you subsequently arrest, and after arrest you arraign them, you know. Even from all that transpired before and after arrest, you can see that these guys were not prepared. They just wanted to arrest people so that other people and other future protests, once they see that people are being arrested for protests, they will be scared of coming out to participate in the protest. So the goal is they know that they are not likely to get anything out of the charge that has been preferred. You know, but I don't want to delve into that. But that is why they kept them for long, to punish them in anticipation that, yes.
Have they been well treated in custody?
No, the protesters have complained. Even the comrade that was arrested yesterday has sent an SOS to some comrades just this evening that he's been tortured. And that he's been tortured to make confessional statements and say certain things.
Boom! He's been tortured to make confessional statement and say certain things, to blame other people. He's been tortured. Call names. That's Nigeria for you. That's Nigeria for you. Ordinary protest. Every day in the Western world, people, they protest over everything. Climate change, taxation, whatever. They protest over public policies. It's a natural thing. It's normal in a democratic system. But because what Britain gave to you is not democracy, with all due respect. That's why you guys are having these problems. And we, the Biafrans, we saw this coming a mile away. We saw it coming a mile away. And today, you guys are now paying for it. But instead of you guys to face the devil in the mirror, no, you still want to blame the Igbos. Because if the Igbos go away, we are left with the bully. We don't want the Igbos to go away. It's only the Igbos that can fight the bully. We are the only ones fighting the bully. We are the ones fighting the bully. We don't want Igbos to go away. The Igbo must not go. We must blame the Igbo to keep them in Nigeria. You are scared of the bully because you're cowards. You're all cowards. My only anger is the people that are strong enough to fight for you. You will turn around because some people, some henchmen who benefit from these politicians. I know girls that benefit from these politicians. Girls in the Western world driving the latest cars, living in a mansion worth millions of dollars. Those mansions are owned by these politicians, and their side chicks are living there. When the man comes to Obodo Yibo, stay with the girl, the main boyfriend go hide somewhere. When they don't enjoy and finish, they have come back home. When they come back home or to the zoo, the main boyfriend will now go back to the house, enjoying the mansion with the girl. Your government money is being paid to manage that house. Penthouses. Nigeria would not shame, they shame me. Make una shame for me small. Una shame, they shame me. I rest my case. For those who have ears, let them hear. For those who have ears, let them hear. From the 2nd of December, we the Biafrans, we are saying goodbye to this nonsense. Goodbye to this calamity called Nigeria. Goodbye to this contraption that Britain, your slave master, they gave to you in a platter of gold, in a plate of gold. At a time when they came with their so-called independence, and some tribes between the zoo countries said, no, we are not ready for independence, so hold it back a little bit. We are not ready. Only a slave will speak that way. That your master, your slave master wants to give you freedom, and you say, no, we are not ready for freedom. It happened in 1958. When Britain came with the freedom, they said, no, not say, no. While lie, we know they're ready for freedom. Hold them back. Keep us in bondage until we are ready. Even that language alone, for make una know, say, these guys, they are criminals, they are working hand in hand with Britain. You could have gained your independence in 1958. And they not say, no. While lie, we are not ready. Hi, God. Freedom. You say you are not ready. They want to give you freedom. You say you're not ready. Because you know deep inside there was a mutual understanding, a partnership, a contract that was supposed to be signed. And you said, no, we are not ready. And when you were ready, you came out in 1960 and you signed that document. While they told those from the eastern region, from the western region, to focus on public administrations, the civil service, they went behind them and told those in the north that they were born to rule, send everybody to the military, because they knew the plan. He that gets the gun, he that controls the gun, controls the people. I rest my case. Very, very sad. From me, from here, for now, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I remain yours truly, Biafra, Superstars Media. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, check me out. Superstars Media. Lord Logan, let me turn Lord Logan. And it's why Flora show 1914 amalgamation is what we dying for. 3 nations to 1 nation. Ever since annihilation, nepotism is nonsense. You and you, clap your hands. Biafra gonna come, clap your hands. Biafra, Oduduwa, we're free now. Freedom is gonna come, we're free now. Yeah.